Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. I really had to sit there and think about that because of the topic, but yes. So at this point, it's not even really a question. It's just Xander finally learns the truth about Sarah's daughter on on Days of Our Lives. Wow. Let's try that again. Xander finally learns the truth about Sarah's daughter on Days of Our Lives. Um, I can't remember if this. I feel like this is the right time. Like he finally learns the truth. He finally learns that Sarah's been lying to him by Chloe. Now, my whole issue with that is it doesn't change anything. Like, I don't understand how it's like they're not going to get married anymore. I don't get that. Nothing changes. Nothing changes about their relationship. Okay, you have a daughter by this woman. What does that have to do about your feelings with Chloe? Or that just magically dissolve now? It's like this really crappy way of just trying to put those two together, which, okay, fine. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. I don't think I ever will. But if that's the way you want to do it, sure. Let's do some roll call. Ariana's in the chat. Yes, we made it through Tuesday. What is good? Thank you for joining. Darby's in the chat was good, Darby. Lashanta's in the chat was good, Lashanta. Now, as always, we talk about all the soaps, YNR, Days, GH, B&B. Feel like I'm missing one. If you are tuned in, make sure you hit the like button. Let's start up the stream, right? It really does actually help us. I know I say it all the time. I sound like a broken record, blah, 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 blah. But it really does actually help. It keeps me in the algorithm. Like it really does. Yes, Lashanta. Darby's in the chat. What's good, Darby? All right, so let's check this real quick to make sure that this is working. If this POS will, I got to keep hitting her or something for it to work. Victor's too low down. I don't get it. I don't why is Victor low down for? Work. Victor's okay. On my nose. That's awesome. Yes, as always, we sit down and talk about all the soaps, General Hospital, Born and Beautiful, Young and the Restless, and of course, GH. Okay. Well, I feel like I just named five, even though there's four. Lashanta says putting Adam under Nate. Hey, listen, you can only sit there and screw up so many times before, you know, he said he wants to work at the bottom. Now, I don't understand why is Victor believing it? I mean, I don't think he is. He wants to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I know that Adam's up to something. I haven't even watched the show that long, and I know Adam's up to something. Um, yes, I'm happy that Xander knows the truth. I do understand. Here's the thing: I do understand where Sarah's coming from, though. Lashanta says, "Why do Nate feel comfortable trashing Adam to Victor?" Um, because Adam has done some stuff that I can understand. Well, I don't feel like it's trashing. I just feel like he's not trashing. He's just being honest. Dolly's in the chat. Was good, Dolly. Jackie P is in the chat. Was good, Jackie P. I don't feel like it's trashing. Everything that he said wasn't false stuff. You know, they gave him a chance. He does usually sit there and have some sort of ulterior motive. So I don't understand why it was a trashing, especially since he even said that he was honest about it. You know, like he was like, yeah, I agree. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that, Dolly. Jonathan's in the chat. Was good, Jonathan. Um, yes, I I feel like Days was probably the best, and then maybe I don't know. I don't know what to think of. I don't know what to think of General Hospital. Lashanta says Nate can't be trusted. He got over on his own family. I mean, that's true. That's true. I'm not going to sit there and knock that. Um, but again, it doesn't have anything to do with his assessment towards that doesn't have anything to do with his assessment towards Adam. Double C's in the chat was good. Double C. Johnson says, yeah, a lot of people have been waiting for that. So a lot of people have been waiting for a lot of moments. It's not even just that. I know they're going to start the whole Sabrina thing now too. Darby says Adam has a track record of untrustworthiness like his father Victor. Exactly. That's all I was saying. It's not like what Nate was saying was out of pocket, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be clutching my pearls. Like, no, got a point. Laura B's in the chat was good, Laura B. Johnson said I think all the shows were a tie to in ranking. Yeah, I yeah, I was sitting there and say you're probably right. I didn't really care that much about the Jake and fencing. Lashanta says Mimi gonna get on him for what he did to. Does anyone even care that Mimi's back or Maymay's back? Does anyone who watches YNR, does anyone care that Maymay's back? Very curious about that. Earlier sat there and I looked at the previews and I was just like, oh, Maymay's back. Don't really care. Like, I mean, my whole thing is why is okay? Tell me something. Why is it the first place that Maymay goes when she gets in Genoa City is to go see Jack? Is to go. Jack is the first person twice that she went to go and see. Johnson says not familiar with the character. Me either. But no, I mean, think about that though. Like Maymay, you know, Devon and Lily and stuff like that. You would think that she would go and see them first. Nope. She went to go see Jackie Boy because that made sense. Rashanta says yes because she's going to stick it to Joe. Rashanta says she raised them. I feel like she should go and see Devon and Lily first, not Jack. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's just kind of out of pocket a little bit. I don't know her that much either. Freddie's in the chat was good, Freddie. Juwan's in the chat was good, Juwan. Ariana says because she basically raised Jack. I get that. Now, Dolly said I think she was with Jack's dad back in the day. She was those folks' maid. Tamara says Mamie raised Jack's kids. I get that, but that doesn't explain the first stop to Genoa City is to go see them. What about Devon and Lily? Why are they second? That's my whole thing, though. Was good, Dave. I'm not saying that she shouldn't go and see them. It was good, Freddie. But why is that? Why is that her first stop? Why isn't her first stop Devon? Seriously, and somebody in the chat, please tell me why isn't Devon and Lily not her first stop? Everybody says how much anyone here wants to bet that Mamie wants to yell at Nate, but after that she will give some of those shares to Nate. Uh, Verstappen says she is what the maze in. Amber says she needs a place to stay. And she can't stay with Devon or Lily because why? Lily says maybe she just wants to check and see if Jack needs his. See what I'm saying though? Yeah, yeah. Actually, I am still team still team Eric Duan, still team Eric. Yeah, got to put my dear Santa Claus. Johnson says Hope and her family will tell against Deacon when they find out that she's the reason Sheila's. Oh yeah, yeah, she definitely will. Autumn says, "Hey Albert, I can't wait until the confrontation between Sasha and Gladys. That's going to be much watch TV. I hope Sasha slaps the brakes off that witch. One will tell. Guess we'll find out. Joyce, it's been a minute. How have you been? Freddie says Carly went off on Ava and Nina. At first if you saw my review, you know that the first review I went on Carly. But then I had to sit there and rethink it. Basanta says because if Devon and Lily, it was the Abbots. I I don't get that because what Devon and Lily, it was the Abbots. I don't get that. I'm not understanding that at all. Lobby says I can't wait for it. Yep. I know a lot of people are waiting for that. Johnson says I can see Ridge and Bill ganging up on Deacon. I want to understand why. I want to understand why she decided to go to Jack's place instead of Devon or Lily. Lasanta said, "Did you catch Ava throw?" Oh yeah, yeah, I caught that. She was like, "I'm not the one that turned them in. I'm not the one that turned Drew into the FCC or the SEC." And you saw the look on Nina's face. That was hilarious. Double C says Sasha needs to smack the brakes off of Gladys. It's gonna be interesting. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. We're still in denial about the. Well, I mean, for a little bit anyway. Melly Mel's in the chat. My heart queen. Dewan says it's true. Ava didn't put Billy in jail. Huh? Ava didn't put Billy in jail. You want to try that again? I don't. I don't. I'm confused by that. Darby said, was that before Devon and Lily? It was the Abbots. I mean, I get that, but here's the thing. This is the second time. Yeah, I figure. You usually do. Um, this is the second time I said Ava would throw Nina under the bus. Yeah, I know that much. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you call said. That's exactly what Ava said. Darby said Drew's in jail. Juan says Carly and Drew broke the law. Yeah, they did. I might have missed something there. Autumn said I was laughing when Sam made that phone call. Yeah, I think it was like a Southerner accent or something like that, like a Southerner accent. Dolly said I like that Philip went to Chloe with the quickness. But I'm wondering if he went. I wonder if he went there to confront Chloe. I wonder if he went there to confront Chloe, not just be like, "Hey, so what's good now?" Lasanta says Sonny needs to put Austin on the meat hook. WC says if I was Ava, I'll tell Carly just to see the look on her face. Ron said I just felt bad for Justin. Yeah, my whole thing, like, Alex didn't make the situation any better, though. He really didn't. He really didn't not sit there and make the situation any better. To be honest, I'm like, nothing really doesn't change. Yeah, he wasn't your bio dad, but like, I mean, it doesn't really change anything. Okay, I see you have a bunch of spoilers out. I'm just gonna. Um, the Santa says when all Nina lies come out, watch out. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. Juan says Sam accent was pretty thick. It was very believable. I'll say that much. Dolly said, nah, he went to confront Chloe and see what's good. Oh, comfort. I would, honestly, to say the truth, I don't know. I guess I'll be kind of disappointed. I was like, bro, she literally just sat there and just told your truth, and now messed up your brother's happiness. And the only thing you sit there thinking about is how do I get back together with her? Like, really? You're not gonna be like, yo, listen, I get what you had to do, but you just messed up my brother's happiness. Really? Yeah, a lot of people are saying the same thing, Jonathan. A lot of people are saying the same thing about that. Uh, I guess we'll see. We got this previews tomorrow. From today for tomorrow. Darby says Phillips thought Chloe was free and went there to shoot his shot, which is actually kind of like sad. I'm like, really, bro? Yeah, Ron. Well, at least he didn't get attached to the child. Freddie said, "You effing." Um, Freddie said Sam had Gladys shook. Oh yeah, no, it was hilarious. Oh, okay, another spoiler. All right, that's interesting. Well, Johnson says, but what if Gladys tries to call Ferncliff to pick up Sasha? I guess you're gonna be going back to Ferncliff then. No, that's actually a really good question. Yeah, Spike Quick. I have no idea what you're talking about. Dolly says, but what's good? Dolly says, I honestly believe that Xander is his son. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. Probably will put it together. Ariana says, but yeah, no, I have no idea what you're talking about, Spider Quake. And Janetta's in the chat was good. Miss Key said that little line Charlotte wanted to reach through the TV. Oh, I wonder why, if she's doing it, I wonder why she's doing it for. I'm pretty sure she's most likely doing it. I just want to know why. Sasha says Phyllis tried to lie. Philip tried to lie. Yeah, he wants to sit there and support his brother. Dawn says, who do you think is the best businessman, Bill or Tucker? Honestly, tell you the truth, we don't really get to see any of their business accomplishments, so we can't even really sit there and say for sure. That's the thing. We can't even sit there and say that. Anjanetta says no one has told Sam that Drew is in the hospital. Ain't that something? Well, to be fair, Sam is in a place. Well, I guess it's possible that she didn't get the phone call. You know, Ron says friend needs to shut his effing mouth. He said one thing and does the exact opposite. Liam ain't bothered with him. Hold on, let me answer this text. Hmm. I feel like if I don't. Hmm. Unless Sasha has, unless Sasha has a recording device on and will be a confession out of Gladys. I feel like that might be the case. Last days in the chat was good. Last day. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say I strongly believe that Xander. Yeah, I was is what Double C says. I strongly believe that Xander is Victor's son. Yeah, a lot of people were saying the same thing from yesterday. Even when I was watching it today, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that too, darling. Freddie says I knew it. I said it yesterday, Albert, that Victor is the one who gave Charlotte those weird cards and a letter. Yes. I just don't understand why would I just don't understand why would um I don't understand why would Charlotte take anything from Victor after their conversation, because this thing Charlotte knew that Victor wasn't a good person, kept her away from her dad and everything like that. So why is she accepting any gift from Victor is beyond me. Mel says it makes sense that Xana is Victor's son, not Alex. That yeah, a lot of people saying the same thing. Um, but Quick says, Albert, everyone got to stop blaming Nina and Carly. This is all Drew. Nobody ever told Drew to go to jail for Carly. Yeah, see, this is yeah. I no. Mm-mm. We here's the thing. One, that's 100% not true. Spike Quake. Carly is partly responsible for Drew going to jail. Okay, and I know you're gonna sit there and say what somebody else is not there saying. Nina shouldn't feel guilty for reporting the crime. I feel like that line just gets more older and annoying every time people say it. Oh, we're talking about Phoenix Tremaine again. Carly is partly responsible. Okay, Drew chose to go to jail, and he did in some ways chose to break the law. So Nina, yeah, she shouldn't be she shouldn't feel. She did report a crime, but here's the thing, though, she did it out of spite, not of malice, right? So let's not sit there and try to act like Nina is totally, innocent in this whole thing as well. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Bobby says maybe he had brainwashed her. It's funny too because I was reading an article and somebody else said the same thing. Darby says Victor tried to kill his son. What makes you think he wouldn't brainwash his grand? Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say, I it's not even Carly's fault that Drew's in jail. Yes, 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 it partly is. She tried to tell him not to take the fall, but yeah, I think you're missing the point. Um, Johnson says if Teresa did fake the letter, both Alex and Brady will be upset with her. I mean, well, Brady's already upset with her, so I mean, it's just power for the court at this point. Joanne said Drew is just dumb as Nina. Johnson says his anime tried to get revenge on her again. On who again? On who again? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's power for the court at this point. Tracy Steves in the chat. What's good, Tracy Steves? Tracy says yes. It's partly Carly's fault that Drew is in jail. Exactly. I don't. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Ariana. Yeah, I'm just like they all, in some sense, share responsibility for Drew being in jail. All three of them. So that's just how it is. Yes, what's good, Tracy? Yeah, I mean it was about time. About time. Now I don't understand why Xander just he just magically fell out of love with Chloe. It was like Darby says Xander doesn't have the time to get revenge on Teresa because he has to take care of his daughter and Sarah. Johnson says the writer strikes is now officially over. Oh, thank goodness! Don't they have to do something with the actors though? Like, isn't the actor still on strike now as well? Christian says, "I'm good. I can't complain." Ron says I heard Ashley won't be returning anytime soon. Anytime soon. Well, I guess that makes sense. Chloe says, yeah, they got to get the actors on board now. Yeah, it's like it's. Hmm. I mean, it's like it's one half of the puzzle down. That's how I look at it. It's one half of the puzzle down. Now we just gotta get the other half down. I mean, to be fair, I look at Rex and I'm like, you're an idiot. And in some ways, I don't know. I wouldn't sit there and say you're an idiot, but you are very desperate to get back Sarah. He knows that Sarah doesn't love him, and he's just willing to sit there and accept that. And that's the part that I don't really understand. John says yes, the actors are still on strike for now, but it could reach a yeah. Hopefully, like I said, I'm so over the strike thing. Darby says Ashley's not coming back soon. Somewhere Susan on days for us. Well, honestly, to tell you the truth, she had a good storyline. She had a good run. So Darby says one of the biggest problems with most movies and shows now is bad writing. So it's good they got the writers working again. To be fair, um, the temporary writers actually been doing a good job. So um, Lasanta says Sarah's crying. She knows she's wrong. She is. I do understand where she's coming from. Ariana says, I made applesauce today and thought of you. Oh, thank you. I haven't had applesauce in a hot minute. I may get some this week. May get some this week. Ron says, Albert, what is fun? Yeah, I may try to get some this week. Ron says, Albert, what has been talking about? Liam, what are you doing here? I'm glad that Liam tells him that his daughter Kelly lives there and he has a key. It's Steffi's house. Boy, Finn, go sit down. No, see that's where you're wrong. Doesn't matter if he has a key. He don't live there. That's Finn's house, and that's Steffi's house. That's not his house. I don't know. I don't know what plan he actually thought that he could just walk on in a house that don't belong to him just because his daughter lives there. His daughter ain't there. He don't have the right to sit and just walk up and like no. Black Maz in the chat. What in the that was stupid on her then, Lashanta. Black Maz in the chat was good, Black Mon. Alright, I gotta go turn on the heat. But he says, I love it. Ava was just being real to Nina. She said to Nina, how Carl, yeah, I was there for it. I was there for it. Yeah, yep, and now I'm back. Kyrie's is in the chat. Was good, Kyrie's. No, says I'll be honest. Are you having an open heart? No, I am not. No, I am not. Um, Kyrie says actually like Nina a little bit defending my Ava. Carly was tripping that quarter main tricycle. Versace says Donna is a real airhead, convincing Eric to tell Ridge he's sick. Now Carter say a line gotta get cut. Because here's the thing, Mal. Jess is in the chat. What's good, Jess? Ron says, "No, I disagree with you. That isn't Finn's house. That's Stephanie's house. They're married." What are you talking about, Ron? They're married. That makes it legally both their houses. That's how marriage works. That's both of their houses. Legally speaking, that's both of their houses. That's not just Steffi's house anymore. They're married. The amazing, gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. What's good, Janet? Johnson says, "If Gladys does get arrested, what do you think will happen? What do you think will happen with Miss Wu?" That's a damn good question. Yeah, I don't have no idea what you're talking about. You keep talking about some imaginary L Spiderquake. Freddie says Ava's clothes have been on point, especially today. She is always on point. Just that I really don't get Cody and Sasha's plan. Yeah, I didn't understand it either. Just says take the L, you lost. That's laughable. But you know what? Just I'm gonna be a good host, and I'm gonna let you take your W. Um, I'm gonna give you a win. Okay, I'm gonna give you a win. You were completely and utterly wrong about everything that you said yesterday, as far as my L is concerned. But I'll give you a win. You deserve one. You deserve one. It's been a while. Darby says I would speak to the guard if I was Finn regarding Liam. Yeah, I'm like, you can't just be walking up in somebody's house like that. Like, I I don't know what is Ron talking about. Johnson said, perhaps Gladys will rat out Miss Wu to try to save herself. Maybe. But see, that's the thing though about Sarah and Xander. Hey, listen, that's the thing about Sarah and Xander. Sarah is completely and utterly judgmental when it comes towards that. I mean, Sarah's completely judgmental about Xander's past. And the thing is, you know exactly who you're married to. Oops. Um, yes, hit the like button. It really does actually help. Really does help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got 33 people in the chat. I have no idea how many. Juan said the house belongs to Bill Spencer at first. Ron says it's Steffi's house, doesn't matter. She's married. It's not a lease. Okay. You know, Ron, I don't think you really understand how marriage works. So I'm sure, whatever. Aaron says if Gladys is stupid enough to eat out Miss Wu, you mean sell out Miss Wu, right? I was like, wait. I yeah. Okay. Alyssa, I'm glad Xander learned the truth about Sarah's baby. Yes. uh, uh, Terry says Ron is right. Steffi owns that house a decade before she married Finn. Steffi's name is on the deed, not Finn. But I'm pretty sure because you're married, like, oh no, I know what you meant, Ariana. And Valerie's in the chat. But you know, my whole thing is like, because when you're married and stuff like that, it's like what mine is yours legally. You know. Yeah. Johnson says exactly, Albert. And if Xander does try to do something to get back at Teresa, if she did fake the letter and Sarah finds out, then the first thing she's gonna do is lash out. Yeah, exactly. I it's like just I read it and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are we going with this comment? Okay. Her says no, it's not. It's marital property. She has that long before the marriage legally is her house. Okay. All right. All right. Well, no, no. Ariana says, is Cali 50-50? Not every state observed this. Okay. Alyssa, it was so dumb to make Alex Victor's son. It was so pointless. You know, the thing is, Alyssa, people listening to this saying it may be Xander. It may be Xander. Just said, what was the point of Jake again today? Not it. None whatsoever. Obviously, I don't think Steffi should bar Liam, but Liam should show common courtesy. Oh, common courtesy, yes. Also, two wants to make it right. That Xander switched Brady's baby, Rachel, and is Sarah's, and gave. Well, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Freddie says Gladys was so hungry to the point she was having a hard time closing the suitcase. Yeah, she was out the door like there was no tomorrow. Um, Lashanta says I like Liam told Finn that Steffi left because of Sheila, not him. Ron says Albert Steffi told Brooke years ago that she will never say no to Liam so he can come and go as he pleases. Within reason, Ron. Within reason. I mean, come on now. There's no going whenever he goes and plays. Whenever he comes and plays, like when you're married, that's not acceptable on any level. Just that Carly was definitely doing too much with Ava. Yeah, and but the thing is, I understood emotions. I understood being in a hospital, scared for your loved one. I get it. She was extra, okay, but I understood it though. Okay, and we're starting with that. Just Charlotte is so far gone. Someone needs to check her. Alyssa underside LOL Carby is always extra since the 90s. Lashanta says, I like how they got Gladys Chase have a seat. I like how they got, oh, okay. Cat Lady, what's good, Cat Lady? Cat Lady said Law will have to do something about Charlotte unless GH wakes Lulu in time. Lashanta said Carly gonna put the pieces together. Ariana says Ava and Nina together wouldn't take on Carly. Alyssa says Charlotte is working for someone, but for who maybe Victor is controlling her from beyond the grave. Just says Victor gave her instructions. What I don't understand is, yeah, like I said, I said this before, but I don't understand why she actually listening to Victor. Because she seemed like, towards the end, she seemed like she didn't really like Victor, you know? About this. So Kirk says, I remember one time when Josh and Oscar were together, they had production, and Josh told Carly that she was holding it for a friend. Yeah, I remember that. Nina was not here for Carly, coming for Ava. Bobby says you don't have to like someone who is controlling you. Ron says, I bet if Finn tries to do anything to Liam, Bill and Wyatt will give him a beat down, and then Stephanie will still drop his. Okay. You know what, Ron? You're. I keep forgetting you're the person that wants Sheila to have like twins and triplets. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to make sense out of what you just said. My whole thing is Dolly. I don't understand. Like the minute he found out that the daughter was that Sarah's daughter was his, you were just like, well, I care about you. What? I don't even understand that. Big Nate's in the chat was good, Nate. Um, yeah, I don't even remember that. Spike quick. Cadillac says Albert is the same car Victor had to program Drew. She's not little Charlotte anymore. She is Victor's little monster now. Boss says Albert, how do you feel about Adam giving the damaging information on Tucker? Um, I like the relationship. I like the relationship. Um, Jack and Adam. I like the relationship. Ariana says Nina will have her day with Carly and it's going to end differently. Nina acts like this because she thinks she has Sonny until she goes too far. No one comes for his baby mama. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, Yeah, Cat Lady, unless you said so, no, I know I read your comment, but yeah, I am. Well, yeah, I mean, Cat Lady eventually was going to get to that point. When I start having about 40 and 60 something people in the chat, I'm going to be missing a lot of people's comments. So do not take offense if I don't read your comment. There's a lot. Oh no, I remember that. Ron. I mean, that don't get me wrong, Ron. I like Danny Bear, but just because Danny Bear says this that she wants it doesn't mean it's a good idea. W says they broke up because of the baby. Chloe knew what the babysitter would always be between them. I just, mm, I could just already sure screen is going to have. Um, yeah, well, yeah, that's what they said. They said that was going to happen. There's reports since that they're saying that was going to happen. Ariana says is how it's going. Yes. When you grow your channel, yes. Thank you. Like I said, no. Oh, well, thank you for understanding, Ariana. Justice is eventually Nina would not only lose Sunny, she would lose Willa and her grandchild. Very true. Carrie says if yes, it just says she wants Sheila to have a baby. You'd be all for it, Albert. I don't know about that. Well, technically, Jess gets what she wants. So, the hell am I saying? Yeah, Alyssa, I just honestly, tell you for this point, I just go with it every now and then. Let's not to say you don't have to be together to cook. Is that's exactly what Smith is saying, Lashanta. That's why I'm like, him just it's so stupid. But here's the real reason. Because the actress is leaving. The actress is leaving. That's why. Um Dolly says as much as Philip used to work my nerves back in the day, I have to admit that it may be his close time. They should probably finally get together. Yeah, I mean that's cool, Mel. You like them? That's great. Ariana says, "Look, if you roll in and have a conversation with me or block me, then it's personal. Because then, hmm? Ariana says, "Look, if you roll in and have a conversation with me or block me, then it's personal. Because then it isn't about me." I don't get it. Danny's in the chat. What's good, Danny? Yeah. I don't know about all that. I don't know all that, Kyrie's. Um, Big Nate, are you looking forward to Tate and Holly coming? Um, I mean, I'm not really looking forward to, but I'm not against it either. I'm just like, you know. But what's good, Danny? I mean, if they're good characters, that's cool. But Lashanta says Nina needs. I mean, Lashanta says Deacon needs to get busted for what? And then it's basically, if you miss my comments, I won't take it personal. Well, thank you, Ariana, thank you. Oh no, Kyrie is no. She meant like if I miss her comment because there was a couple of comments that I did miss. Um, Chat was going kind of fast. We got 43 people in the chat, so I was basically snipping saying like if I miss somebody's comment, don't take it personal. how is life going though? I feel like I'm trying to do like two things at once. The scientist says it's time for everything to come out. Oh, okay. And he says, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Earlier said I didn't take it personally. Oh, I figure you did. No, I know you did. I appreciate you cat leading. Just as I love how much Sonny still understands Carly and is there for. Well, if the powers be, Maurice Bernard wants her back. Dolly says Albert is eventually going to hit that Grace Randall level with the comments. One day, one day. But I'm just, right now, Dolly, I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm just enjoying the ride. Um, no, but I appreciate you being here, though. I appreciate people understanding. Honestly, tell you, the truth, Dolly, I gotta sit there and check out her channel, though. Too. I haven't really been able to check out any channels in a hot minute. Why is it? Okay. Freddie says everybody secretly follows Spencer even when amnesia she's still a snake. Lashanta says, I wonder how the would feel to know Deacon's the reason she was. Like I said, people gonna be pissed. Dolly said, I don't know how I feel about Tate and Holly being C sorties. I don't think they had a good team since Will was in high school. Ariana says Maurice Bernard did say that he and Laura Wright know each other well, so they finish each other's sentences. He called her work wife. Yeah, I mean that's good. I know for a while like he wants to sit there and do something different. That's why he's still paired up with Nina. Then how's TikTok going? I haven't actually uploaded in a minute. I may start upload tomorrow. It's actually been going surprisingly well though, like numbers wise as well. Ron says, Albert, I'm laughing at someone talking about Sheila is too old to have a baby. Her eggs are because they are, Ron. like, I mean, what are you laughing because it's true? Like, she's 70 something years old. I don't, I mean, I know you keep talking about it's a soap opera, anything can happen, but like, bro, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's laughable to sit there and say that Sheila should have a baby. Like, no, I think you are the only person that ever actually said that in the history of ever. Mel says, I hope that Holly or Susan to find out that Sloan tampered. Well, yeah, hopefully it comes out soon. Hopefully it will come out soon. I guess time will tell. Oh no, Lissa. I know you aren't. Well, yeah, Lissa, but I mean, listen, I don't take it too seriously. It's just more laughing than anything else. Yeah, at that point, yes. No, but listen, I just find it more laughable than anything. Dolly says Laura Wright has never taken it personal when Maurice wants to break from Carly. When she first joined the show, Sonny and Carly were on multi-year break. Ariana says he and the actress playing Nina are good friends, and he did express he wanted to share a storyline with her, so be it. And then Spike Quick just says LOL. Kyrie says Sheila be looking younger than new Molly doll. Damn. LaShanta says if Sloan told EJ he would have helped her. I can see that. Freddie said WTF is Carly named the first on the emergency list. Sam's name should have been first. Oh, yes. I didn't even actually think of that. Now the thing is just says no one has called Sam. Sam is actually with Sasha. So maybe she just didn't get the call. You know what? Never mind. I can't even I can't yeah. Melissa yeah, but Spider Quake, she when she looked at her phone, she should be able to see who called. Then he said, guess what, Albert? Talk to Maurice Bernard. About what? Like coming on the channel? Dolly says I feel like we should have gotten Team Sydney before Team Holly. Also hate. Okay. Also hate we never got to see Team Parker either. Yeah, I'm not. I'm hoping not though. He acts like a GF. Harry said Drew don't give a damn about Scott or Jake, so I don't know why Jake is. Damn, damn. Oh yeah, Mel. I heard he was coming back at some point. Darby said Drew is so much like Jason, in which place Sam comes and behind Carly's wishes. Ooh. John says I expected that we would see Team Parker and Team Sydney first. Um, Alyssa plus Jade's mom is supposed to come on the show, and I wonder who will play both her and Talia's mom. And then also, I know that Talia is leaving the show. Well, the actress is leaving the show. I don't know if they're going to get a new Talia, but I know the actress is leaving the show, which is see the thing is they have so many people that's leaving. They have so many people that's not there that's leaving Days of Our Lives. I'm like, is this show actually okay? Is this show in trouble? Like I don't. Then he says Maurice only sends me a heart emoji. Only sent me a heart emoji. Um, I was to tell you, Danny, I don't know about just messaging him to come on my show. Come on my channel. I'm like, if something like that's gonna happen, then it's gonna happen. You know, Let's say, yeah, I know that Talia actress leaving the show, but I don't think they're going to recast her. Probably write her off. Yeah, that makes sense. That really does make sense because I know that's just that's how days generally tend to do. They will write you off way before they recast you. Riley says Lucky carries somebody. Oh, Lucy's carries somebody's baby. Freddie says now Jake suddenly cares for Drew. We barely see the boy on screen. But that's the thing that we barely see him on screen though. So it's not here's the thing. It's not to sit there and say that um it's not even sit there and say that well why wouldn't Jake so concerned for Drew? We don't see him, but it doesn't mean he doesn't care. Johnson says the multiple accident days. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say, and I hate the fact that he has. Oh, Mr. Allah, thank you. And I think you're probably right about that. Yeah, I heard that. Hmm. Bobby says, yes, Val, Serena for Dominic and Scott. Dolly said he might bring Talia back eventually. Poor Trip has been written off several times. Yeah, but the thing is, Dolly, do you even care about his? Okay, but let me ask you a question, Dolly. Do you care about his latest storyline with Wendy? That's the thing. They don't really give Trip really good storylines. So it's like I don't really care if he's gone or not. Mark Grossman's mother, Patricia Grossman, is making. Oh, her his actual mom. Alyssa Tripp is better off without Wendy. Well, to be fair, most people are better off without Wendy. So I'm just looking at this thing in general. It's like, yeah, he's been written off a couple of times. It's like you don't give him anything really good, you know. Or Lashanta says how Fan and Liam gonna coexist. Uh, Ron says, "I bet when will they bring back Jerry's character in days?" When more people besides you actually care about the character. I think they'll bring back Jerry when more than one person actually cares about the character enough. Because honestly, tell you the truth, you're the only person that actually cares about Jerry. I didn't even sit there and think about him until you said something. Lashanta says, "Where's Abe at? When is Abe going to get there?" Harry says, "A way they can honor Billy Miller is by letting Drew." Hey, listen, maybe bring Jerry back for Wendy. So, and Jess, it's not like I know it sounds kind of harsh, but I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Not wrong, Jess. Um, Billy says I like Trip. He takes a lot of L's. He's done so many times. I really think they need to give him some type of mystery or something at the hospital. They did write him pretty dry, to be honest. Billy says they haven't even honored Bobby yet. They got a long list of things to do. Long list of things to do. Freddie said Chase head is going to explode when he finds out his dad told everyone. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Tracy knows. Tracy effing Quartermain knows. Tracy effing. When Tracy knows before his own son, that's it. That is literally it. Yeah, because half of the damn. You can almost sit there and say, well, not half of the town, but like Tracy knows. So that's a slap. I feel like that would be a slap in the face. I feel like that would personally be a slap in the face. Dolly says Wendy used to be a likable character too. It's crazy how they made her so unlikable. I can't believe the same writers who created Sloane and Jada are also created Wendy. Emily's in the chat. Was good, Emily. Ariana says it's a rat when Tracy knows. You already know. You already know. Um, Curtis said Sam definitely has ground for sole custody. A scout. I would support her 100%. Yeah, listen, I just see you find her boring. I just find her annoying. Like I straight up find her annoying. Darby says, get a trash truck and throw Wendy, Talia, and Jerry, and maybe Trip in and drive that trash out of days. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Johnson says, I think Sean one night stand with Talia is going to be what leads to both her and Bella exit story. Yeah, it's a shame with Martha leaving now. Oh, I know, Ron. I know. Yeah, and of course, and Tremaine comes up in the conversation again. Yes. Yeah, no, it's a shame though. They could have gave her more to do, but Dolly says I think Days made a mistake bringing back Stephanie too. They should have brought her back. They should have brought her back Chelsea or Melena instead. Yep. Well, that I can agree. Um, I'm an even Stevens kind of guy. Even Stevens kind of guy. Oh God, Bell, I keep doing that. So, you know what? Honestly, tell you the truth, Jonathan, is Twilight. It's effing Twilight. That's Bell. Oh wow, that's damn. Yeah, that's what that emoji was for. Uh, yeah, with Talia, but it was deserved. Yep, I agree. I know. Well, like I said, I was talking to a bunch of people in the chat, but I know, I know, Jess. I get it now. Lashanta says, "I want Amber back." I have no idea who that character is. Or he says, "Bell." Johnson says, we're clearly going to have to keep using this." I don't know why. Like Quick says, Albert, catch up on what? There's like 35 people in the chat. Like, I'm catch up on what? Danny says, Albert, talk to Sean Kane many times on Instagram message. Do you want him to come to your channel? Danny says, Albert, talk to Sean Kane many times. Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't, yeah. Just like how you add an invisible A to make it. I don't know. Catch up and understand because you never do. I don't get it. Um, yeah, no, but just I don't know why I always sit there and mispronounce the name. At least as a good storyline would be if Talia turned up pregnant right as Jan comes back to town. Jan would flip knowing that I totally forgot about Jan. I totally forgot about Jan too. But quick says Belle from Twilight looks good until she went blonde and cut her hair. Oh, she went blonde. Oh no. No, 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 no. It's really crazy though, Spider Quake. They said okay, when the movie first came out, they said that the actress looked too pretty. They were disappointed because they said that the actress just was too pretty. No, just the thing is, they said that the actress was too pretty because they imagined her not looking as pretty. Bella, okay, Bella, whatever the hell you want to think called. She's supposed to be like a 5 in the book. That's how people imagine her. So when a movie comes out, she's a little bit higher than a 5. But he says, no, that messed up, especially when Gregory told Tracy before. Yeah. Lasanta says Brooke will have it fit if they cut. Ron says, Albert, I want to see Deacon to ban Dollar Bill and Reg from his restaurant if they can't respect him. Yeah, because that's really good. Because Ron, that's really going to sit there and stop those two from coming to his restaurant, right? That's really going to stop. Like Quick says, she was a good 7. Nah, she fit the part. That's not what a lot. Yeah, that seriously no. Just and I'm being dead serious. People were really complaining. They said that she looked too pretty. I mean, they literally said that she was too pretty. That was one of the things that they complained about. I mean, one of the many things that they complained. I remember that one because I was just like, really? Like out of all the problems in the first, seriously, just like out of all the problems in the first movie, that was something that they started being complained about. Her says Vivian is evil. I read a little bit of her history. She stole Kate and Victor's embryo to give birth to Philip. Yeah. Johnson says, and we still don't know if whether or not Evan survived the fall. Another loose end. Another loose end, Jonathan. Um, Joey said Kristen Stewart was a Hollywood 5. That's what average is. In Hollywood, remember they 90s movies where the nerdy girl was just this hot girl with a ponytail and glasses. That's true. Wow, it just moved up like there was no effing Ron. You okay? I feel like I need to sit there and start drinking to actually try to explain to you that it doesn't matter if Deacon bans them or not. That's not going to stop entitled Ridge and Bill from entering the restaurant or playing Jane at the time. Just says she looked nice in the first 3 movies, but was never anything special. Right, California see what happens today, but she can't. That is very true. Dolly says, "Can you slow down the chat?" Yeah, I think when I go through my settings next time, then I can. I think I can when I go through the settings next time. Stone. Next time. Um, Johnson says it happened over a year ago. Unfortunately, I can't slow it down in here. That's why I said like if I miss because if I miss some people who chat in the comments, then I apologize. But Because trust me, when you get to like about 50 or 60 comments, there's no way in hell I'm actually going to be able to read every single comment. Well, said GH was good. I saw a little bit of YNR and B&B. Yeah, they were good. Ashanti says Bill will shut the restaurant down. Yeah, that's. I was like, I have no idea what Ron Smith they're talking about. Like, oh, he can sit there and get a restraining order. He can have them barred from like what is that really gonna do? Then again, I'm also just like, Freddie says Sam don't know a thing about your condition and scout somewhere and scout somewhere in the attic. Yeah, that's and it's funny because that's they always sit there and say that's where they put a lot of the different characters that they don't use. Let's put it this way. I'm pretty sure half of the cast from The Young and the Restless are in the attic. Exactly. Exactly, Lorby. Another person's in the attic. Let's say, oh, I wouldn't be surprised about Teresa. She's so crazy. Plus, she's a stalker. Here, in a sense, when you get 100, we'll talk amongst ourselves and you can follow along. Yeah, I mean, one day, one day, Ariana, one day. Duan says Deacon outsmart Bill and Reg. It's just Deacon outsmart Bill and Reg. It's just too rich. Mo says, I rather love that Xander's the father to Victoria. What if he's also Victor's son? Yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Why is this? Okay, let's try this again. All right. Have a good night, Ron. Have a good night, Ron. Lashanta says, I rather them not mention Monica. Why? Ariana says, sooner than you think you're growing big. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you, Ariana. My whole thing is it's not even so much as growing big. It's just more about making sure things in the chat don't get out of hand. That's my issue right now. Which reminds me, I do actually have to sit there and make some rules for tomorrow. I think honestly, to tell you, Ariana, I think that's probably the tougher part. It's not even so much of growing the chat; it's more just maintaining the chat. You know. Freddie says Carly should at least call Sam since her and Sam are supposed to be friends now. Yeah. I mean that is kind of weird though. Like that Harley was the emergency. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even gonna. Johnson says EJ will go from one vengeance to another after the truth about Nicole baby is revealed. But okay, but EJ, but Jonathan, what do you think that EJ is going to do to Sloan? That's the thing. What do you think that he's actually going to do to Sloan? Again, just going back on Ariana says, this, diplomacy is always difficult. You can handle it. You just stay you. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's honestly told you. I think that's probably the hardest part. But yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have no choice, pretty much, is what it comes down to. Dolly says all EJ's going to do is give Sloan a high five because he doesn't want Nicole with Erica. Blackmore says what Kristen is going to do with Sloan. What Kristen is going to do with Sloan? Use her for getting back in. Well, I haven't. Yeah, honestly, tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Well, she already actually has full custody, so that number, yeah, she doesn't really. She doesn't really need. That's actually a really good point. She doesn't need Sloan anymore. Johnson says, I think he'd give her a scare at first, and then they'll keep crossing paths and eventually grow closer to each other. Lashanta says DNA test will solve everything. 6 out of 10 times, yes. Um, let's say EJ is fixing on killing Ava right now. Just wait till he finds out Sloan knowing Nicole. Baby's not. He's gonna be pissed. Baby said Kristen will get legal service from Sloan. But Darby, why would she need legal service though? She already has like sole custody of Rachel. So what does she need Sloan for? That's the thing. Before Brady decided to act, you know, whatever, but afterwards, Freddie says Sam got a lot on her plate right now dealing with helping Cody, Sasha, but still should know about her child's father. So yeah, so that doesn't. Derby says because she's Christian and she's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. Yeah, I don't know about. Let's say Kristen needs Sloan, huh? I don't think she needs Sloan. She doesn't. Lasanta says Carly was Jason's person too. Sam was his wife. Johnson says, I look forward to EJ unleashing his Vegeta energy. I mean, like I said, it should be interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan. I feel like I think I actually like day. I think I like today's episode of Days of Our Lives better than I did General Hospital. I really do. Mel says, Albert, I can't wait for Gwen and Kristen to get revenge on Dimitri and Leo and get her husband's money and buy to Leo as her best friend. It's her only friend. It's not even just her best friend. That's really her only friend. I mean, I can't even sit there and count Kristen as a friend. So yeah, Alyssa, I think Sloan will go fatal attraction and start attacking Nicole when the truth about the baby paternity come out. Then Eric plays hero. Seems about right. That seems about his speed. Alyssa, that probably how Sloan will leave the show. I don't know. That's just my theory. All right, Sloan is leaving. Freddie said I was laughing though when Sam put on the fakes. Yeah, it was funny. Daniel Gray's in the chat. Freddie says, "Hey, cuz." Plus, I thought Gwen was being dumb, but she's not as dumb as it. I was happy. I'm not gonna lie, Alyssa. I was actually happy. Nathaniel said, just rap now. Today I'm happy. Chloe says, I think Sloan's going to try to steal Nicole's baby, just like when Nicole stole Sydney from Sammy. Nathaniel said, the fight scene I just did will make up for that bar fight. Laurie says, can we ask why you're happy? Alyssa says, yes, Sloan is supposed to leave soon. See, that's why I'm sitting there. This is why I asked the question. I mean, like, are they in trouble? Are they in trouble, Alyssa? Because you got so many people just leaving like there's no tomorrow. Curry said, just rap. What do you mean? Cause Curry says if Mason beat up Michael, that would make my month. Curry says it is, I mean, is it a final rap? Alyssa says Gwen knew about Dimitri and Leo before. Just says, I hope he doesn't beat up Dex. Yeah, Alyssa, I think so too. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I really hate the fact that we share the same name, Alyssa. I really hate that. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, Lisa, I thought they just signed Sloan to a new contract. That's what I'm sitting there thinking. I'm like, what? Oh, just said I hope they don't beat up Dex. And then said I want to fight and you'll see who it was with. Hmm. Bobby says, okay, good. I want Mason to stay a while longer. And Darby says, please kick the hell out of Dex, cuz. Right Quick says if he beats up Dex, he gotta die because Dex sucks. Shake my head, it better not be Dex. Johnson says I hope Sloan doesn't leave because EJ will need someone when Nicole goes back to Eric. Or you have to deal with me, Nathaniel. So he says, oh, God. Nathaniel says Carly suckered me. She got you good with that. She got you good with that bottle. Nathaniel said I would have to deal with who? Queen Jess. You have to deal with Queen Jess. Yeah, I got to look in the scene because I it just she said it. Sloan leaving? That just seems so weird. Oh, the thing said just want to catch these hands. Have a good night, Dave. Nathan says, meet me outside. Catch me outside. What is it? Catch me out? Is it catch me outside or is it catch me outside? Yes. Have a good night, Dave. 'Cause, 'Dave. 'Cause, 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 ' We got 20 likes. All right, that's good. There we go. There we go. That's it. Cash me outside. Yes. Thanks to the internet, we all know that. I love it. Bobby says, or it could be the guy that beats up Drew. Cyrus looks shook. Here we go. Curry says, "Oh no, you didn't. I know you didn't. You, Baldy, you put your fist anywhere near my queen. Y'all wake up next to Connie Falconeri. Oh, meet me at Paul Tucker Boulevard. I know people. I was about to. I was like, no, Kyrie's just sitting there monitoring the chat. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of. I was honestly to tell you. I was waiting for you to come through. Santa says Sunny is too late for. Yeah, I said the exact same thing. Just that Daniel's all talk, no action. Have a good night, Dolly. It was good seeing you again. The thing said, Carrie's come on, bring it. I will sing you a lullaby. Oh, I heard that. Oh, just said Nathaniel, we see you try to fight Ned. Sit down. Nathaniel said Ned lost. Nelson, I hope that song gets a chance against her for a charge for tampering with paternity test. I guess we will find out. That's actually true. Though. I'm still wondering how she did that though. Either Gail or so did you. So did who? Just you talking about me? Who you talking about? I think yeah, you talking about somebody. I don't know. Nathan said, "Nah, I won that fight, just not the war." Yeah, and unfortunately, I think we gotta sit there and think Albert Alar or Mr. Alar. I'm gonna call him Mr. Alar. I'm not gonna attach my name to his. I'm not gonna touch, but I think that's because of courtesy of Mr. Alar. Or there's so many characters that's leaving. I still sit there and think that that's just crazy though. The thing is that all I'm gonna say is, Jess, you're gonna hate me. I'll read that again. Jess, you're going to hate me. Just as I already hate you. That's right. That's right, Mr. Alar. He does not deserve my first name. Ashanti said, who's best, Joey Novak? Who beat Joey Novak to a pulp? Hat Daddy, Hat Daddy. Remember when Hat Daddy was actually, interesting and stuff like that? Oh, damn. Damn. Darby says, "What you gonna beat up Josh and Dex? Great." Harry says, "I'll drop Baldy quicker than Will Smith dropped Chris." Freddie says, "If I was Sasha, I would have raised the glider she deserved. It, wicked old heifer." My second favorite non-curse word. I don't hear that enough. I feel like I don't say that enough though also. Nathaniel said, "And I thought Jess was my friend." Damn, Jess. Yeah. Heifer is my second favorite non-curse word. Darby said Chris got back up quick like a champ. Nathaniel said, sorry, Jess, I'm not, but I'm sure soon enough. Johnson says, hopefully there will be fireworks from Jay's tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like hmm, I'm gonna be honest. There's gonna be some good stuff, and there's gonna be some stuff that's gonna piss people off. Freddie said that Will Smith slap Chris Rock is getting nope, nope. It really hasn't. That's the sad thing. Oh, Justice put that out there. She just put that out there into the universe. I hope Cyrus get rid of Mason. Andrea's in the chat was good. Andrea, the thing said, Carries, I will push your forehead to the back of your mind. Baby girl Smith is saying, I hope Cyrus gets rid of Mason. You just put that bad juju out there. Why would you do that for, Jess? Why would you put out that bad juju? Double C says Sasha versus Classic, but I won't hold. I hope that Sasha's gonna lay, but I won't hold out hope that Sasha's gonna lay out Gladys. Just would Mason really win a fight against Dex? Yes, yes, he would. Yes, Jess, he definitely would. Johnson says if Mason gets taken out, it should be by the guy who names rhymes with Mason. And oh yeah, some folks are gonna be mad. Yeah, just to answer that question, yes. And here's the thing: I'm not even just saying that because he's here or because the actor's here. I'm just saying in general. Pretty said so many people using that joke will get slapped or slap Chris on Twitter. Instagram is getting old. I feel like it still got some life left in it. Chris says no, Mason will lose his fight like his barber. Mm-mm. Lasanta said Bernie Mac was so funny. Yeah, he always, for the most part, he always seemed like he had some really good roles. Obviously, said Dex can take out Cam, but not Mason. Dex don't stand a chance. Exactly. He really doesn't. Lashanta says W. Darby says Chris Rock is laughing all his way to the bank with this joke. Just, I don't know. I think it'll be a fair fight. What? A bit? Okay. Fair fight. I mean, I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think it'll be an easy fight. Okay, it wouldn't be an easy fight, but he would win. Like Dax wouldn't be a pushover, but he ain't winning that fight. He ain't he ain't winning that fight. Nathaniel says all Curtis is going to prove to Spider Mom is that he does have his nails. Mm, mm, mm. Nathaniel says it'll be cute though. I'm sure you are here on exchange baking tips, Aries. I'm sure you are here on exchange baking tips. Nails better and stick as well. Whoa, whoa. Okay, all right. So we're going there tonight. Okay. Have a good night, Ariana. Thank you for joining. Boy, and wake up call. Make sure you get that good Starbucks. Make sure you get that good Starbucks. Oh yeah, Enoch Harris. I'm pretty sure we all knew what you meant the first time that you said that. Um, yes. Have a good night, and Ariana. Make sure you get that good Starbucks. Ariana says, "I will," and salute to you. Have a great night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you. Quick says, all right, I'm just saying this one. I don't know if you believe it or not, but pop all them, pop all them, and not get caught. Oh, okay. Okay, so have a good night, Laura B. Thank you for joining. Joanna said Taylor should be on B&B tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, well, she's just gonna sit there and say the same thing to Finn that everybody else is sitting there saying, which is just like, ugh. And then said, I'm sure yours and hers, sorry, was driving. Freddie says, and where the F is Sam's son, Danny, Jason's son? Oh, probably in the attic when with the rest of the characters and with the rest of the other characters. And then says, I'm home now so I can defend myself again. Grow out Rester and the Real Housewives. Damn, we going in tonight. Oh, my dude Webster. Most people probably wasn't even born around the time that Webster came out. I'm pretty sure one of those people that weren't born starts with a J. Just saying. That was a long time though. Like for her to be just like gone for over a year. You know damn well who I'm talking about, Jess. Who? That's cute. Freddie said Danny probably went to college off screen. Yeah, kind of like Moses did on what you call it. Harry says Steve Nathan Gray Wilco just mad he never grew out of Jerry's shadow. Says I think that's almost told Eric the truth about being the father. I call baby, but Melinda, yeah, that's her. She did. She almost did. Jerry Springer. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. When you said Jerry, I was like, I'm supposed to think in my head, I'm like, well, you can't mean Jerry Jacks. Well, actually, no. To be fair, Jess, I didn't know that. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. Just said Nathaniel quiet now. The Queen has spoken. Queen has spoken. No, but for like, I didn't even catch that. Oh, that's what I like about Jess. I don't feel like Jess would have that same energy if we were in person. If I met up with Jess again, I don't think she would have that same energy. But it's cute though. Nathaniel says I was walking to my house saying hello to my lady. You're not that important, Jess. I will get back to you now. Oh. Freddie says I couldn't watch Jerry Springer. It was just too much drama. You know, Freddie, it was his thing. In the beginning, it was fun. But then it just started going to more of literally, like you said, drama. I love Jerry. Yeah, but I can't watch that now. That's my whole thing. Lashanta says I miss Justin. He would have been got dirty. He would have been got dirt for Dollar Bill. Whatever happened to his character? Whatever happened to Justin? Kurt says the only thing more important than just to you, Mr. Gray, is your 5 fingers. Well, that's well that what you're more used to. Just says you're not that important. You're not size number one or two. Johnson says last time we saw Justin, he was working for Reg. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But like, what happened after that? And who is Justin related to? I heard he's related to somebody. I just have no idea who. That's who I want to know. Nathaniel said Kyrie's with the Steve Rocco jokes cute. I love watching your lives, Kyrie's. Your skin is so shiny, looks like you use fish oil for lotion. Nathaniel says I'm white. I'm white. I'm Italian. um, Johnson says Justin is the father of Donna's son, Marcus Forrester. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know he was. I know he was connected to somebody. Just how about Mason worry about staying alive? Okay. And the thing says you don't want to start the race talk. Oh yeah, let's not go there. Let's really not go there. Trust me, I already had enough of that this weekend. Um, the thing says Mason isn't worried about staying alive. Yeah, but I feel like he should. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that. Um, Freddie says I think Laura's supposed to be coming back soon. Now, Darby said this is getting a little bit too spicy. Can we come back down like the friends we are, okay? Now, Jeff said, yeah, let's not go there. Yeah, let's not go there again. It's all jokes. Nathan said, Curry's has to sound out his words. It's okay. He's just mad because last time he got felt like I should actually drink something stronger tonight. Tonight I actually picked the night to sit there and be sober. It's not to say Justin's Donna's baby daddy and ex-husband. Oh, she has. Oh, okay, she has a interesting. Carrie says, "Of course, we're all friends. We're all friends." That was a shot at Mason, not Mr. Gray. Steve was from Mr. Gray. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, Darby. Hit that like button. Beat that like button's ass. It really does help. Like it literally keeps me in the algorithm, and it reminds it like legit recommends people to watch my videos. So yes, definitely hit the like button. Um, where we at? Okay, we got 23 likes. We got 26 people in the chat. So it really does help. Thank you. Nathaniel says, "How about Jess? You worry about not losing your Walmart gift cards?" Mm, And Nathaniel says, okay, Curtis, I love him. Just, I did, but she's not dead to me now. I actually haven't went to Walmart in a hot minute. I haven't went to Walmart in a hot minute. I, I don't know. I've heard stories about how Walmart be getting a little kind of, just says, I don't even shop at Walmart. Hmm. I would love to go to Walmart. I haven't went to Walmart in a hot minute. I don't even know what I would get there. I don't even know what I would get there. And Nathaniel says, stop the cap. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with going to Walmart. There is nothing wrong with going to Walmart. Walmart, Target, Walmart. Like I said, I haven't went to Walmart in a hot minute. Double C says I get bread and milk from Walmart. That's it. Oh, just an LOL, Nathaniel, you're too old for that slang. Nathaniel says, I'm not. Have a good night, Laura B. Have a good night, Freddie. Thank you for joining. Harry says the only thing that is his blank life, his last one was, mm, oh, Nathaniel said, you don't even know me, Jess, or anything about me. Oh, because it's not the, no. Listen, she's a 10, okay? Let me ask you, well, you know what, Duan, what do you think of Ciara Brady on Days of Our Lives? Ciara Brady, look up Ciara Brady on Days of Our Lives, and you tell me what do you rank her. We gonna shut this down right now. Double C says I live close by my Walmart in Dallas. That's why my rent is so high. Yes. But yeah, Duan, let me know what you think of Ciara Brady. But I think, well, you know what? You tell me what you think of her, and then I will give you my ranking. And then I will sit there and ask you about Jocelyn and Ciara Brady. Because somebody in this chat was like, Jocelyn's a 9. And I'm like, okay. Ciara's a 10. You can't have Jocelyn and Ciara kind of stand next to each other and think that they kind of belong in the same category. And Tracy Steves in the chat was good, Tracy. That's really weird. I could have swore. Were you in here earlier? Were you in here earlier today, Tracy Steves? Very curious because I could have swore I saw you before. And not only just yesterday, I mean, like I could have swore I saw you today. You were in here, yes. You were in here today. Okay, that's what I thought. Because apparently I'd be saying things that I don't even remember saying, like the cat's pajamas. I actually said that. I actually said the cat's pajamas. But I don't remember saying it. And I don't think I was drunk when I said it, but no, actually I kind of was. Tracy says, listen to you while I run errands. Joanne says, from what I see, there are two different Sierras. Really? Sierra's on Days of Our Lives. I know there's only one Sierra. If this POS won't actually start effing working. Sierra Brady, Days of Our Lives. No, there's only one Sierra. Nathaniel says, "Who is a 10?" Um, so it's a woman named Sierra Brady on Days of Our Lives. A white girl. No, she's white. So yeah, she's on a show called Days of Our Lives, and her name is Sierra. And Jess said that Jocelyn was a 9, which she is not a 9. She is not a 9. But I'm like, Sierra's a 10. There's no way. Jess said who on GH is a 10? Diane. Diane is a 10. Diane Miller is a 10. That's who's a 10 on GH. Is she though? Is Jess okay? Is Jocelyn a 9? Jess? You want to say, well, she's a 7. I'm done. And Jocelyn's a 9, right? But Dan says she is not a 10. I give her an 8. Okay. Hmm. I guess you're not. I guess you're not that. I guess you're not that far down. Dawn said Diane ain't got nothing on Gladys. See, when you start saying things like that, it's very hard to take you seriously. Ciara Brady. Yeah. Yeah, Ciara Brady on Days of Our Lives. That woman's a 10. Why is this effing moving? Yeah, Ciara Brady is a 10. Carrie said exactly, and Sasha is a 9. Okay, that's close enough. I'll give her an 8.5. I give her an 8.5. But see, that's the thing though. Like, that's the thing, Kyrie. She can't be a 9 and Jocelyn being a 9. Like, they don't even look like they belong in the same category. To be honest, that's my whole thing. Sierra or Gabby? Sierra. Um, no, Sierra. Just says Sasha is a 9 and Jocelyn's a 9. So you telling me that Jocelyn and Sasha belong in the same category? Is that what you're telling me, Jess? Double C says Alexis is a 5.5. Hmm. And I don't know. I wish she's all dolled up. I was going to say like she's a 7.5. I've seen her in a wedding dress. I was just gonna say she's a 7.5. I'd give Alexis a 7.5. I've seen her on point. I would definitely not give her a 5.5. I mean, but she's not a 10. Okay, so what is she then? She's not a 10. Wow. I'm like somebody needs to get their eyes. She's an 8. Okay, all right. 8 is still a high number, so I'll let that go. I'll let that go. Nathaniel said Diane Miller is a 10. Okay, I'm leaving this guy. I think she's a 10. Now, Jess says Diane is a 10 where? Jess, you're a very interesting woman, Jess. You are. Harry says exactly average delusional on that one. I stand by that. Oh, that's yeah, that's the she's a 10. Yes. I want to make sure I actually got her name right because I want to make sure we are talking about the same. Yeah, she's a 10. She's a 10. Yes. Yeah, see that I can definitely agree on. Yes. Nathaniel is 120% right on that one. Johnson says it's too bad we have to wait till the summer for Superman Lois to return. Yeah, but we are still getting it though, which I'm very happy about. And Nathaniel is 100% correct. So trying to put her next to Jocelyn at a 9 is just unrealistic. I'm glad you brought that up, Nathaniel. And Willow's a 10, right? Right, Kyrie? Willow's a 10? Oh, that's no, that's Audra, man. Audra. And Mel, yeah, no, Sierra. Double C says Vegas Color Union may go on strike. Jesus Christ. So Kyrie, she's a 9, which okay, I she's a 10, but I guess 9 is a high praise though. And my guy says that's right. McKellen is a 10, and I stand by it 10 toes down. Just 9. Okay. It's still a high number. Um, well, according to Jess, Jocelyn is a 9. Now, Johnson says 2023, the year of the strikes. Yeah. There was even there was an automobile factory that went on strike. I don't know if they're still on strike. I know they went on strike though. Hope or Steffi. No, Mel's Steffi. Steffi's a 10. Why does it keep doing that? And the thing says silver is only 10 I've seen on the soap. Just my personal opinion. I, I, I agree with that. Double C says Candace Patton is a 10. Candace Payton. I don't know what that is. Just says OMG. Darby says Steffi every day over Hope. Yeah, no, Steffi's a 10. Harry says Hope is a 6, Steffi's 9.5. You know that it doesn't seem that far off, yeah. Yeah. Maybe a 6.5. Nope, she's getting a 6. Never mind. Ooh, that's a tough one. Um I'm still going with Steffi, but Paris also looks good though too. One says Audra and Steffi could be twins. I guess. They're both tens. The fan says, but you can't agree with me on no, because Nathan, you know, okay, Nathan, you know who I said look better. You know who I said look better than her. That's they're not even close. Nathan, I'm sorry, those two are they're not even close. Oh, yeah, she does look good. Just what did you rate that chick that I can't pronounce? Oh, it was who looks better between her and well, I don't know if I should sit there and say this, but I did compare her to somebody else. Um, Johnson says the writers and actors and the auto. That's yeah. Oh, Carucci. But yes, I did compare her to somebody else, and we heavily disagreed. And by heavily disagreed, I mean he was wrong. By heavily disagree, I mean that Nathaniel was wrong. No offense, just you just weren't right. Yeah, just she's okay. But there's somebody else that actually does look better than her. Though. Darby says, "Who is she?" Darby, I think you know exactly who she is. You know who I think that looked better than her. Carucci. No, I would sit there and go with Audra. The man says Chris Brown gonna hate himself to this day. He dies for losing her, for losing that one. Darby, you know, take a wild guess. Nope, this person's in the chat. Ah, screw it. I'll sit there and say it. I said that Jess looks better than her, and I said that Jess looks better than Carucci, and I stand by that. I do. I stand by that. Johnson says, "Do you think the ABC? Do you think ABC ever considered doing a prime time episode of G's to fill in during the strike?" Hmm. I don't know. Just what me? How did I get in? How did you get in it? I don't know about that. You know, I do because you're just that's how you got in it. Mel says Brooke or Taylor. I'm going with Brooke. Darby said I thought we were doing soap stars. Carrie says made her that way. Nathaniel said, okay, Albert, I'm gonna eat dinner. Catch you later, Carrie. I know you said that insane lie is okay, and you're right. They're not even close. You're just on the wrong side. Have a good night, Nathaniel. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Alyssa. Stay safe. Just says LOL, not insane lie. And Alyssa says, have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Alyssa. Joanne says, Sally looks great with the straight hair. I give her a 9, looking like she did yesterday. And no, you're wrong. And I'm wrong. I love it. I love it. I'm not. But, well, I mean, here's the thing, Jess. Normally I don't. but I kind of had to. In that conversation, I kind of had to. I mean, it's not like I was lying. That's just that's just science right there, Jess. That's just what that comes down to. Yeah, but you have a good night, Alyssa. Thank you for joining. Nathan says, "Okay, I stand by your." I'm insane. I love it. With just my taste, no, I respect your taste. I do. I do. Just a yeah, nah. Harry says, "I'm glad you took my advice, Albert. I'm glad I stuck out for her. She's an amazing addition. I told you she's good people's. She is good people's." Well, apparently I'm also insane too, so I can see that. And judges say, yeah, nah. Dory said Josh is still a nine. I don't know. I feel like up is down and left is right at this point. I don't even know what the yeah, nah is for. Nathaniel said curry is always a pleasure, never a chore. Nah, we knew what you meant. No, says I will tell you who I think is beautiful, and that's Gal Gadot. That's all. Now I know who she is. Yeah, she's beautiful. She is. She's beautiful. She's not hot, but she's beautiful though. I guess she's kind of hot in her own way. Do I say I don't know what to rate Joss? A 7.5. Don't worry, I will help you out. She's a 7.5. Harry said Jocelyn looks better than Donna Logan. That's for you. Okay, I don't know all that. I don't know all that. We slow your roll on that one, but she does. She got legs. If you're a leg person, then she got legs. Yeah, she got a good face, and I love her accent. I listen. I love that woman's accent. So I think that's why I like Anna a little bit because she has that accent. You know, she has that accent. I think years ago when I saw Anna, I was like, okay, she's pretty, but she got the accent, so it bumps her up a couple of notches. It's like Gwen. You know, Gwen is a Gwen is a 7 because she's pretty and she has a good accent. Juan says Gal Gadot looks like Jessica Alba. I can see the looking similar. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, no, no, Gal Gadot's pretty. I like Gal Gadot. What kind of Curry said, Mr. Great Bong, the chat live tonight outside of Queen Jess, of course. Iris NG went back to normal when Mr. Gray appeared. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's always awesome to sit there and have him in the chat. Always, always, always. Darby said Gal Gadot is taller than Jessica. Yeah, I wonder what Jessica Alba is actually doing. I haven't seen Jessica Alba in a hot minute. I think she's probably maybe doing like low budget movies or something like that at this point. I don't think that you're leaving, Andrea, but if you are, have a good night. Joanne says I once made a video replacing Jessica Alba with Halle Berry. You know what? Halle Berry still got it going on. Johnson says Jessica Alba is on the reality show. Really? Yeah, that's. I mean, that's true, Duane. She doesn't really actually have to do anything. Good point. Harry says before Mr. Gray arrived, the great debate brought me back. I was going to leave for the night. So thank you, Mr. Gray. Have a great night. Yeah, no, it's always awesome whenever he comes through for real. Yeah, he knew who that chick was on the Young and the Restless. So he says Jessica Alba owns some health food company. She's doing it right for herself outside of acting. Yeah, exactly. When you put it like that, yeah, she does not need to sit there and act. She does not. Once she says she's a billionaire, it was like honestly, tell you the truth, if she actually comes in, um, no man, I'm gonna go with Halle Berry. There's some women from the '90s that still got it going on. Halle Berry, um, Nina Long, Vivica A. Fox. I don't remember how Vanessa Williams looked, so I'll just go with those three. Duane says this room and Jessica Alba, Fantastic Four will be back in Secret Wars. Man, I gotta sit there and say if Marvel was able to pull that one off, Harry says, in the heat of the battle, I scared the child away. I'm sorry, Spider Quake, your mom is real. Oh, hey. Tracy said Jessica has a big hair company that does really well. Yeah, that's when that person said billionaire, I was like, yeah, she never needs to work ever again. Mel says, oh, Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. Just say yeah, he was speechless after that comment. Darby says and the guy who plays Deadpool is doing great with his mobile company and his yes, Ryan Reynolds, yes. But I actually told you, it's always good to sit there and see Ryan Reynolds in a movie. Double C says Vanessa Williams still got it. Okay, I gotta sit there and check her out though. See what she looks like real quick. Vanessa Williams. Okay. Vanessa Williams recent picture. You serious? You sure about that double C? Because I'm looking at some of her pictures and I don't know about that. Huh, take a look at her. Harry says, "I'll treat her right. I promise." Oh no, no, I'm still going with Scarlett Johansson. Double C says Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds used to be engaged. Yes, I do remember that. I wonder what happened with that. Debbie says Vanessa Williams, former U.S. Former Miss Universe. Yeah, I got to see some pictures of her, some recent pictures of her, because like I just went on Google and that ish is all over the place. Vanessa Williams. Yeah, okay, I don't know about that. Um, Johnson says the truth about Man of Steel was it was never intended to lead into the cinematic universe. Zack Snyder wanted it to be a standalone film, but the studio wanted to create their own MCU. I didn't know that. I got there's some, I honestly tell you, John, there was something else I had to sit there and say, but I can't remember it. So if I remember it tomorrow, I will let you know. There was something I wanted to sit there and say to you specifically. And I can't remember what it is. Debbie says those Playboy pictures made her put down her crown. Oh, that sucks. One says, what would you rate Stacey Dash? I don't remember how she looks now. I don't know about Vanessa Williams now. I'm just gonna be honest. Stacey Dash. Yeah, she still looks good. Stacey Dash still looks good. I would give her. Good question. I think thing would work. I'd give her a 7.5. I'd give her a 7.5. Oh, Mel, Gabrielle Union or Halle Berry? I still got to go with Halle Berry. That's almost a close one now. I'm not gonna lie. Tracy says I saw her on a show recently. She looks really good. You mean Stacey Dash? Dory says Stacey Dash is a mess that I wouldn't rate her on principle. Yeah, she does. She's been known to say some out of pocket stuff, yes, but and she still looks good. So, but you would go Halle Berry. Well, yeah, I mean, Halle Berry. we kind of. It's not even. She's just one of those women that just still got it. Yeah, Stacey Dash. No, she says some out of pocket stuff. Granted, not to sit there and not to minimize what she said, but a lot of people have said some out of pocket stuff. Um, I think if you're a celebrity long enough, you're going to say something that's out of pocket. I'm pretty sure. Well, I've probably said some out of pocket stuff more than once. I don't think anything was too heavy. Though. Says, I was clueless with old school. Where's the other Queen Nikisha? That's a good point. That's I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she'll be here tomorrow. Exactly, Kyrie. Whenever she's going, there's times where she misses out on the fun. There's also times when she'll probably miss out on things that aren't so fun. But oh no, that's the easy one. That's an easy one. You can't even put those two in the same in a versus thing. Like you can't even do that. That's no. Obviously Holly Berry. I don't know anyone in their right mind would sit there and pick Jada Pickett Smith. So yeah, I don't know anyone in their right mind would sit there and pick Jada Pickett Smith. And then Darby says, "Oh, you mean like as far as rate her? Oh, Halle Berry's a 10. Halle Berry's a 10. If I had to sit there and rate her, she's an effing 10. Halle Berry's a 10. Nina Long is a 10. And I would sit there and leave it at that. Darby says, even when Jada was young, I still pick Halle. Yeah, that's they're not even in the same they're not even in the same orbit. You can't do that. That's like a lemon versus a sports car. That's exactly what's like. That's like a sports car versus a Halle Berry, Reese Witherspoon. Don't get me wrong, she's pretty. She's pretty. I mean, that's like I don't know, an average car versus that's like a Dodge Neon versus a Lexus or a Corvette. That's like what that's like. That's like a Saturn. That's like a Saturn versus a Corvette. Yeah, yeah, no, no. Exactly, Dark. That's exactly why I was trying to put the car analogy. No, we're still no, we're still going with Halle Berry. We're still going with Halle Berry. Halle Berry is a 10. You know, honestly, tell you the truth, just take Halle Berry out because she's a 10. Okay, she's a 10. I guess I would sit there and maybe say Scarlett Johansson is a 9.5. Yeah, you can't put Halle Berry against anyone, against most people. Yeah, that's like putting a Ferrari versus I don't know, Saturn. Anyway, as fun as this was, I'm going to sit there in the live stream because I do got to get up somewhat early. I want to sit there and try to watch this movie. Sit there and try to watch this movie. Well, The Expendables. So I'm gonna go see that tomorrow. Exactly. Though I was like, it's no, it's not fair. That's not even a fair a comparison to sit there and put it there. You got to take Halle Berry out, put in somebody else. I mean, almost anybody. Harry says, I'm glad Mr. Gray backed us on the 9-10 Miller. Eh, yeah, but I'm gonna let that go because he thinks somebody else was actually looking better than Jess, and I 120% disagree with that. Ooh, double C Nina Long. That's a close one though. That's a close one though. Tracy says I saw the Expendables. It was okay. Yeah, I saw the other one, so it was like I gotta see this one. Join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with our Buster guest. You have a great night. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Jonathan. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, Tracy, Steve. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, Andrea. That's a close one now. Double C. You have a good night, Double C. Darby says young or old version. Young or old version of. Ooh, I don't know. I gotta think about that one. Duan said Taraji Innocent P. What would you rate? I actually have to think about. I have to take a look at her. Um, I will rate her and I will let you know tomorrow because I gotta sit there. And I gotta look her up. So find other people. So she's off. Yes, exactly. You can't. Halle Berry is a 10. Yeah, yeah, Darby. I gotta sit there and look at her. But I will definitely let you know. And Darby, young versus young or old version. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that. In some ways, I feel like that kind of complicates the rating system. But it's something I gotta think about in the future. But Duane, I will definitely let you know tomorrow. Perry says, "Good night, Queen Jess. Good night, Darby. Good night, Mel. Good night, Andrea. Good night, Spiderquake. Good night, Duane. Good night, Ariana. Good night, Boomer, Boston, and everyone else." Darby says, "Of both actress." Ooh, yeah, I gotta look at that again. Nina Long and Tyler. Okay, I gotta put that in there. I will then Darby, and I will definitely let you know tomorrow as well. Just and Nina Long versus. Oh, I don't know who the other person is, so I can't sit there and say that. I do like Alicia Silverstone though. Good night, Goddess Jess. Good night, Darby. Good night, Melly Mel, my horror queen. Nina Long or Tyler Banks. Take a look at that. That's a good question though. Yes, have a good night, Duan. Thank you for joining. Mel says, Albert, I will have more to rate. I look forward to it then, Mel. I look forward to that. Thank you, Queen Mel, my horror queen. You have a great night. Jonathan, have a good night. Blackmon, you have a good night. Spiderquake, you have a good night. And if I didn't say, oh, Emily, you have a good night. And if I missed you, you know who you are. So until then, yes, you have a great night, Double C. Laters.